Hello, and welcome to another Tristan's Thoughts Destiny 2 discussion. Just an hour or so ago, I beat the Lightfall Legendary campaign. To preface this video, it will contain spoilers. I will not be showing footage of the gameplay in the video or the thumbnail, but I will be discussing themes and story beats. Feel free to ignore this video until you've beaten the expansion yourself. To start, these are my very early and fresh thoughts. This will not include any thoughts on the new season, post-game quests, or anything that comes later down the road, as I just did the campaign. I'll address Strand here very quickly. Grappling feels pretty fun, but in the Legendary campaign, losing access to your light-based supers to be forced into using Strand makes you feel kinda weak. The first few times you access Strand, you have no fragments and no aspects, only to get your aspects later down the road and one at a time. I did enjoy the movement aspect of the grapple, but that was about it really. I will do a more in-depth Strand video later in the week. I'll start by saying this: I enjoyed Witch Queen's story more than Lightfall's. When I finished Witch Queen, I felt like I had a good grasp of where we had been and where we were going. We slowly unravel the mystery behind Savathûn throughout the story, and it culminates with both a satisfying conclusion, stopping her from sealing away the Traveler, and a great lead up for the next year of content, dealing with the Witness. Lightfall seemingly did none of this. I am left with more questions than answers, and I feel like I generally know less about the story and the world after playing it. While I understand this is supposed to be a setup for the final shape, it felt like it leaned into that way too much. I feel like way too much of the payoff for these story beats will happen in final shape as opposed to this expansion. The conclusion of the expansion also just didn't feel satisfying to me. I felt more often than not the story was being held together by random MacGuffins to impede us. None of the characters were all that interesting to me, although I don't think I dislike Nimbus as much as everyone else. And I feel you could tell the story just as well without them. Despite Callus being a Destiny 2 vanilla character, I feel like I rarely saw him or dealt with him during the campaign. The final fight against him did not evoke any feelings when compared to the final fight with Savathûn for me. This video is probably going to end up a bit like a rant. Again, these are just my very early thoughts. It's entirely possible a lot of these questions end up answered over the course of this year, but I'm coming out of this campaign feeling lost. I know I didn't enjoy this as much as Witch Queen, and I wish I did. Let me know your thoughts below. Did you enjoy the mysteries left behind by the story? Do you think they will better expand upon these in the upcoming seasons? As always, please remain respectful in the comment section. If you enjoy this kind of content, a subscription is greatly appreciated as I upload daily content, and for each like this video gets, a capybara gets a big scritch.